I guess that you already know the mechanism of my how I do my reading, so let's go and do it. Okay, guys. Here we have the three main cards: the Seven of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Judgment. And that tell us, kind of in general terms, what is the situation right now. And what I feel here, and this is just a simple idea. I feel like, well, someone is distracted. Another person is taking away something. But, sooner or later, this person is going to be caught. And those bad actions, that darkness of the situation is going to be clarified. Okay? Well, let's keep going. What I see underneath is you have the Eight of Earth, that is the Eight of Pentacles, and is the Two of Fire, the Two of Wands. I think we are talking here about professional reading right away. And what I feel here is like someone here is contemplating the possibility of something, perhaps to leave, because it seems like you are tired, you are unhappy, maybe you have been betrayed, but wherever you are, whatever the job you're doing, whatever the company you are working at, or your business, seems like you are fed up with the situation. That's what I feel. Because as surrounding what we have here is the Two of Swords reverse and the Ace of Cups. Seems to me that you are already disconnected emotionally where you are. That is not working anymore. And I believe those feelings are growing more and more and more. And that is what is kind of pushing you even more, if it is possible, to make that decision, the decision about that situation that you are experiencing now. And this is the approach. The approach is I take that as energy, okay? Like it's like kind of a little bit of pity party here, kind of poor attitude. Is like someone have made you feel like a loser, like you're not good enough, perhaps have abused your confidence, or have taken your ideas, your discoveries, and you are miserable because kind of your honor is in doubt here, and you are really, really done with them. And here we have the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Cups. I would say that you are spending what other people would say daydreaming. That's what I get from here. But I believe more that what other people believe you're fantasizing and all that, I think it could be a reality just because the Ace of Swords. And I believe kind of an opportunity or a door is going to be open for you. And because it's swords, what it comes to me is it could take place through a conversation. It could take place like the word of mouth recommendation, something like this. But let's see the full story used behind these cards and this express using the bottom of the decks. Okay, guys. So remember what we said here. Remember that it was a little bit. Someone has been abusing you. You have feel like you were worthy, you were not worthy for anything. But there is also a feel of vulnerability, is what I feel. And also kind of if you were weak, a weakness situation, And let me see what we have here, because what we have is the Knight of Wands reverse, and that is confirming there is no more passion. This is a very passionate knight, but it's reversed, so it's telling me that there is no passion anymore, whatever you were doing, and the emotions here kept you stuck, and something that, because you don't want to be anymore here. So it's like the situation is so unpleasant that it's a little bit irritating, It's like, no, I want to be done with the situation. I'm sick and tired. And let's keep going, because we have remember the Ace of Cups and the Two of Swords. What surrenders you? And what surrenders you, we said one thing, that perhaps you're keeping your plans, your future plans, kind of secret. You want to, you're going to tell everybody when the opportunity arrives. And here, but indeed, with the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck, you are contemplating perhaps already a new position, perhaps another job, perhaps another business opportunity. But it seems like it's in the horizon already. But until you are sure, you don't want to tell anybody. Let's keep going, because what we have here is what is going on. Okay? And no, sorry, I jump here. This is underneath. Let's keep the order. And underneath, what we have is like, remember, you're contemplating to leave. We know that was going on. But perhaps you may feel with those two cards, what I see is that maybe you want to leave, but maybe you're a little bit conflicted, a little bit scared, perhaps because you have responsibilities, because you have family, perhaps you are a single mom. But what I feel, keeping in mind this, the Three of Fire, the Three of Wands, is that God, the universe, life is sending you something new for you. And things are already moving, and it's the Three of Wands. It's something, but it's going to require from you a little bit of bravery. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to play a little bit not so safe. If you want something better, usually better is outside your comfort zone. So if you don't like where you are, don't doubt. Look outside. You're going to find opportunities waiting for you to be catch. But you have to do your part, And what we were saying here, what it was going on, that perhaps you are so lost in your boredom, and that in your dissatisfaction, that all that you had, it has been taken away. It's kind of all that you had. Could be physically, literally or metaphorically. Could be the joy of your job. Could be your ideas, your projects. Could be both ways. But it seems like you are going to have some kind of awakening. Because where it was darkness is going to be fairness. You are ultimately have a third, a fairness treatment, a fair treatment. And I believe with all my heart that it comes without a split. You are going to live for good. You're going to put distance between maybe the company and you. Maybe you're going to reach a good agreement, financial agreement. But you're going to put distance. And I think it's a good thing that you are, perhaps you're going to be, it's going to be clear, and it's going to be fair, and it's going to be just, and it's going to clean the darkness that it was before in the situation. And it seems could be the reason why, because you have a good reputation. Perhaps this person, if he or she literally took your project's idea, is going to find, they are going to know, and they are going to recognize, but you are so sick and tired that you cannot come back to them. So you prefer less, no bad feelings here, let's go. You have here the following ones: the Eight of Swords, the opportunity that is coming, perhaps about something that you have been dreaming, working, or planning before. But it's literally something, a real opportunity. And it seems confirming with the Eight of Wands. It says army in the heavens. Since that the opportunity and the help for that is already on his way. So you should be expecting fast news, emails, perhaps appointments with someone concerning a new position. Of course, you have to do your job, and God will do the rest. But you have to do your part of the equation, okay, guys? And here we have the two runes, and the two runes are talking about the egg, and they're talking about it all. It all is reversed, so yeah, it is going to. You have to understand one thing. Perhaps you have been betrayed. So maybe someone robbed you something. Is here they are kind of give you an advice to know better. If you decide to do another partnership, try to know better the next partner. Sometimes you have to be more careful about your environment, what surrounds you, the people who surrounds you. Perhaps, in this case, you have had kind of a personal sacrifice to do, leaving the company. But at the same time here is telling you, the egg is telling you that you should take a positive attitude to make the difference about this situation. It's going to be a change in life, a turning point, but for good. Perhaps, you are you don't have control of what's going on right now. So, but try to make the best in those things that you don't have control. I think you're going to understand, you're going to see, and you're going to feel quite exciting. It's kind of a new way of thinking and living. Learn the lessons, okay, here. Don't keep resentments. What is coming for you is much better, because your heart is not anymore where you were. You are going. If you are not, you have not left yet. You are going to leave, because you don't see your work the same way. It's not. Your mind is another place. Your mind, your heart is crying for another thing that you don't find where you are. Do not be scared. Everything is going to be very good for you, Gemini. Just be a little bit brave. Have a lot of faith. Pray for that. And don't panic. It's going to be fine.